Hello everyone, this is my home office. Unfortunately, I recorded this video earlier, but I wasn't happy with the sound quality, so I deleted it from YouTube. Now it's another try. Hopefully the sound quality will be better. Actually, my pussycat is in my lap, so I may sound a bit odd or strange, but that's only because my cat is here. She may show up, who knows. But after all, I wanted to tell you my kind of contact experience with UFOs. Well, it wasn't actually a contact experience, but somehow it's important to me. And I need to tell you that first, in my young age, I wasn't really interested in the UFO topic at all. Actually, I was pretty scared about it. In the 1980s, the media in Hungary presented the UFOs and the aliens like typically the little grey people with big dark eyes, pale faces, and pretty large skulls. And these guys looked quite terrifying to me. Later, I learned that actually it is a good and natural reaction because they don't show emotions but they have intentions. And because they don't show emotions, people just humans cannot bond them at all. So I didn't blame myself. I wasn't really interested in it, but my interest emerged after 2008. It was then when the Hungarian Foundation or for Sport Philosophy, the members of this foundation, started researching the UFO phenomena in general. And it was then when, throughout our discussions, I realized the breadth and depth of the topic. The breadth of the topic is huge. Without it, we cannot really understand global politics. The depth of it refers to existential philosophy, our background story, our origin story, and our religious beliefs. So it is immense after all. And after I learned about these aspects, I was researching the Chinese society, and I traveled to Beijing and Shanghai in June 2012. Now I switched scenes and I show you the picture, which is actually quite a big picture, showing me still a young 36-year-old and happy young man. Yeah, now this is my camera bag. Actually, this is what holds the camera that pictured this UFO. And the main attraction of this picture is up here beyond the public lights. Unfortunately, it is impossible for me to decide how far this shiny object can be. What is certain is that it is not the sun and it is neither the moon, because from the point where the picture was taken, that shiny object seems to be in the southeastern part, and the picture was taken around 6:30 in the afternoon, and you can see it is all cloudy, so it cannot be the sun because the sun should be somewhere in the southwest from the vantage point. Then the moon cannot be either because the weather was quite cloudy. This woman is wearing quite thick clothing, and it wasn't chilly but it wasn't warm either, so the light of the moon cannot come through this cloudy and foggy air condition. Therefore it must be something else. And when I enlarge it, we can see that there are pixels that show up in purple or in violet around this object. So it is certainly the object's own light, and because it goes with a high speed, we can see the Doppler effect of light waves. Yeah, here it is a bit more violet. And the Doppler effect is when an object is coming closer to us the lang waves get more frequent. That's why the white light turns into violet. If the object were going away, the white light would appear a bit more reddish, like red. And this shows that this object is indeed moving with a high speed. And to be honest, now after I learned about Michael Salla's theory, I know that this is practically a plasma orb. And at the time I noticed that actually it was probably just a message by these aliens, a message that showed that I was on the right track in my research. And the reason why I'm saying this is that this was a 10-day long trip to China. I could meet a university student in Beijing who was studying at the University of Tsinghua, and he could show me various aspects of the Chinese society. Their big streets are practically just window dressing, but within a couple of blocks away we could see the very deep poverty the majority of the Chinese society was still living in. It was in 2012, so bear in mind that there are 12 years past. He could also show me other aspects, how the propaganda was broadcasted on television at 7 a.m., where to find nuclear bunkers around university sites. I could even meet a researcher from a Western Chinese facility. What he could tell me was that they were researching telecommunication technologies. However, taking a picture at the Chinese Olympic or the Beijing Olympic Stadium for a person who was interested in athletics and sport in general, actually this was the pinnacle of the trip. And the big wall, the Forbidden City, Tiananmen Square couldn't measure up to it. So I consider this just to be a message by these aliens. After learning Michael Salla's theory, well, yeah, these guys might be monitoring ourselves, and maybe they were monitoring me. Who knows? Maybe I am already chosen for one of the space arcs. Well, as far as I know them, they appear to be a totalitarian society. So even if I were chosen, I wouldn't go. My ticket is up for sale. Well, let me know what you think about this picture, and I hope it made some clarity about why I am so interested in the UFO topic. Thank you for now, and see you in the next video.